But first of all, let all of our listeners know exactly who is the phenomenal, dynamic Hope Flood. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am old, okay? No, I'm 51, and I'm a comedian. I've been a comedian for 30 years, and I do the Comics Rock Convention. It's our 7th annual Comics Rock Convention, and we do workshops and seminars, and really it's a convention to help comedians to really win in this business.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. What will be the benefit from coming to an event such as this?
Basically what you said is to learn this business and try to get ahead and and get to the next level. A lot of comics are stuck, and they're stuck because they're not in the right city. They're not getting any information that can help them really get their career going. And then for the veteran comedians or intermediate ones who think they don't need the information, you need something because you ain't blew up yet. So, and so that's what it basically is. There's workshops and seminars during the day, and then they get to showcase at night at all their favorite, at some of LA's hottest comedy clubs. So if any comics that are listening to this show, you can go to www.comicsrockconvention.com and register and see everything that we have to offer.
Go ahead, Mr. McAdam.
Yeah, anything coming up?
Sunday I'll be in Denver. I still tour as a comedian as well.
Yeah.
So I'm 30 years in the business, so I'm still out here working and grinding. So I'll be in Denver on March 18th, and then I'll be in South Bend. What is it? Indiana.
Okay.
I think that is.
Okay.
End of the month. So yeah, definitely. I'm still out here grinding.
Doing your thing. We see you moving around. That's the key. Longevity. So y'all better pay attention. She can teach you how to stick around and do your thing.
So this is a convention that you definitely want to be at. You don't want to miss. And again, she said 7th is the year of completion. So you already know it's going to go out with a bang. Can you tell everybody who you expect to be there?
I'm doing a tribute this year to kick off on Tuesday, April the 24th. Cotton pioneer Mr. Raymond Lambert. He started the All Jokes Aside in Chicago and Detroit. That was Bernie Mac's home club.
Okay.
And so we're doing a tribute to him because he's well-deserving and needs to be honored for his contribution to comedy, black comedy especially. And then basically I call them the usual suspects, Kim Whitley and Lunel and Laura and all of them. They always come through, Sherry Shepherd, So we always have a earthquake, so we always try to have different comedians show up to impart some wisdom to comedians who are in attendance for the convention.
Tell them again where to go get these tickets at and where to go sign up for sponsorship and more so they can be a part of this event.
They can go to www.comicsrockconvention.com. All of the information is there. Click on all the different tabs and see all the information. There's a more tab that has a lot of stuff. And so they can do it that way. And come on, Philly comedians and everybody, y'all come through and get this information and this knowledge about the business. I mean, a lot of comics think that they're going to make it in 2 or 3 years of doing it. And I mean, you're going to put in 10 years before anything happens. Martin and Kat and all of these successful comedians did not just get that way overnight. They had been out here grinding and putting in. So when you see them, they're like, well, who was Kevin Hart?
Absolutely.
It's like a record show,
So keep up the grind. Take advice from the people that know. And we hope to see y'all out there. So keep up the grind.
Okay. I look forward to it. It's an amazing event. It's 5 days of workshops and seminars, and then they get to showcase it all at the top comedy clubs at night. And it's really a great event.
Great. Yeah, we definitely would love to be there for sure.
Okay.
And, you know, all the East Coast comics and stuff, they travel a long way to come to a convention. And I have to give them what they came for, otherwise it will be a waste of time and a disservice. So even when I do the speakers, I always ask them, if you sure you could come? Because these people want to meet you.
Yep.
You got to be serious about it, otherwise you can really damage somebody.
Well, we appreciate your time, and thanks for calling in with us.
Thank you so much.
No problem at all. You enjoy your night.
You're so welcome.
It's Make It Happen Wednesday with your host, Mr. and Mrs. Make It Happen 215. We want to thank y'all for tuning in with us for a very special Make It Happen Wednesday, and we bringing it to you every single week. What you want to do, if you want to get in rotation or you want an interview, you want to email us at who'smakingithappenradio@gmail.com. Again, that's who'smakingithappenradio@gmail.com. For our new listeners, if you're not following us already, you want to go to Instagram and type in WMIH Radio. Or if you're a Twitter and you like to tweet, we out there too. And on there, it's DOMGT. And for our Facebookers, it's Who's Making It Happen Radio Station. Thank you once again for tuning in. Use the hashtags Make It Happen Wednesday or MIHWED. You're tuning in with your host of the city, Mr. and Mrs. Make It Happen 215 with Who's Making It Happen Radio.
Hey, this is Bonnie Godiva. You are now listening to Who's Making It Happen Radio, straight from Philly. Make sure you follow me at Bonnie Godiva on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
And you now rocking with the Who's Making It Happen Radio Show. You dig?
With the new Who's Making It Happen Radio Show.
Right now, you're listening to Who's Making It Happen Radio Show.
Shout out to Big D's, you know. Who's Making It Happen Radio Show. I like your boys.
Yo, what up, though? It's Fly Tatter Sky from VH1's hit television show, Black A Crew. What up, though?
And the future mogul Caesar, you heard?
The Who's Making It Happen Radio Show. You already know. What up, though?
Yeah.
You're now tuned into Who's Making It Happen Radio.
You're rocking with the Who's Making It Happen Radio Show.
You're now rocking with the new Who's Making It Happen Radio Show.
With the new Who's Making It Happen Radio Show.
You're listening to Who's Making It Happen Radio Show.
The South Philadelphia's #1 man, Creek Fort.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is your girl, Ryan Atkins.
Hey, it's your girl, Pony.
It's LG, Team Genius.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Nakia Dillard.
Who you with?
We want to thank all of our listeners, local, national, and international.